And I still owe him my life, so...
Evil is a master of disguise. It can be anywhere and anyone.
Hello and welcome to Neverwinter, Episode 5. This is our D&D 5e interactive charity stream where you, the viewer, can affect the game by your donations. If you click the link below, it'll take you to the Extra Life page and or the link in chat because we have awesome commands for that. Boom. Haha. See? There it is.
Somebody got it.
So yeah, our adventurers began as a group traveling from Serloon to Mulhessen on their way to Neverwinter to investigate a caravan that went missing that was hired by this individual, and he is paying them quite well once they come back with information or the caravan full of goods that he had lost. So they got to Mulhessen from Serloon and promptly discovered that there was a temple that was no longer in use and then started becoming in use and decided to steal a relic from the temple and cause havoc. So that happened. And as they were on the run, they decided to that nobody was chasing them. They were good. They pulled off the side of the road into a little kind of clearing off the road and decided to take a little break. So that is where we're going to pick up. You had a quiet, uneventful night. If you slept all in shifts and you know, took watches and everything, nothing really happened. It was very quiet. You could hear the insects in nature. It's a very warm night. It probably didn't fall below 70 degrees that night, and there was no breeze, so it was kind of a heavy, thick air, but it was nice. So that's where we're going to pick up.
Don't exist anymore.
Wow, I was about to use another character name. Faye would have taken the last watch if we had done watches, and as her watch was finishing up, would have gone next to Lyra, and Faye wears gloves. Like, the only time that the group has seen her without gloves was when she first arrived in Serloon, and she takes off her left glove and interlocks her hand with Lyra's, knowing that Lyra had a pretty rough day with the fighting. And so, like, just skin to skin contact.
Okay.
You're muted, Cat? So I don't know.
I think she's just shocked.
Yeah.
You're what now?
Faye has taken off of her glove from her left hand and is holding hands with Lyra as her watch comes to an end.
Okay, I don't know what I heard.
I mean, you heard the skin-to-skin contact.
I heard skin-to-skin contact and a watch, and I was like, what the... What?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
end of
we're
watch, holding hands, but, like, instead of
We're
the
good.
glove.
Yeah. Skits, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. We're touching hands.
Yeah, we're
That's
touching
the
hands.
extra life dice.
Well, as long as you're not throwing them, that's fine.
Not yet.
6 feet of distance at all times! You're gonna get the Feywilds on you. That don't come off. Trust me.
Hey, Rona.
David, 19.
So yeah, you wake up. It's a nice day again. There is a small breeze coming out of the southwest, which is kind of the direction that you have traveled from originally. You know, Saerloon up north along to Mulhessen, and then you're traveling east. Or no, you're traveling west. So it's kind of coming up from that southern direction.
Do we see any, like, smoldering smoke coming in the direction of Saerloon?
Nope.
Nope? Okay, cool.
Nope, everything seems fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, Ronald. Everything's fine.
It's fine. We're all fine down here.
You placed a artifact that was a everlasting torch in a tree, and yeah, everything's fine.
What
It
could go
doesn't-
wrong?
It doesn't matter. They're just NPCs.
They're not in Neverwinter, so it doesn't care.
They're not people. They're just NPCs. It's fine.
I mean, the worst can happen? It summons 2 more fire and then mental.
The worst that
Well,
happens, it summons
that's the-
Strahd.
Sets the forest on fire. And
Well,
Ah, shit.
it may be worse.
Guys, I need to go fly back real quick. It's like,
No, we're just gonna have another adventure fetch quest against us.
all right. How far are we from that village? That I think the sword is from.
The village that you think the sword is from.
Yeah, the one that's we found on the dead body of the muscular Viking-looking guy.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
You identified that sword as part of a village that's pretty far up north. So you're
north?
you're pretty a pretty good distance.
Mm-hmm. In our pathway, do we get anywhere close to it?
If you change direction and head east and north, then yes, but it's definitely northeast and you're heading west, so it's kind of the opposite direction.
Okay.
So many freaking notes, I can't find the right one.
Just gonna keep this on my wayside for the time being.
What is Lyra's passive perception? 14?
Here.
She would notice something on Faye's arm as she's putting her glove back on in the morning.
That a spider.
Get it.
No, it's there's what looks to be a tattoo on her wrist.
Lyra's just gonna like grab her arm, just like no personal space.
So she reveals the tattoo.
Yeah.
All right. So what Lyra would see, and then the others, if they're nearby looking at this, is a fairly large tattoo coming from wrist to about mid forearm. And it's dark. It's dark greens and blues. And it looks like a writhing mass of tentacles. And if you look close enough, they're moving. And there is a centerpiece on the top of her forearm that, as the tentacles writhe and move, kind of reveals a skull, and then the tentacles again shift and cover it. And Faye kind of pulls her arm back and just like, and pulls down the sleeve and puts on the glove. You were asleep when I explained things about myself. And this ties into that. And she kind of rubs the area of her arm. When I made the deal with my patron, that showed up.
I as a player need a moment to process this. Just... Damn it, Joseph.
Don't look at me. I didn't do
Oh,
this
yeah, don't look at me. You know what you did. Okay. Lyra's like, oh. Okay. I have a scarf from when I fell out of a tree.
Is that the only one? I suspect there's more.
I have this one. She's like, pulls up her leg. This is also from a tree. Different tree. Nicer tree. Nasty fall.
All right. Well.
Mine doesn't move, but this one kind of does. See?
Oh yeah, it looks like a worm.
Uh-huh.
I would say Rook wouldn't have noticed the move. He wouldn't have been close enough to see it moving, but he would have saw the tattoo. But yeah. Well, should we start heading before we are chased down by snake people and pandas?
And cultists.
But we haven't
panda
even
bears.
eaten the first meal of the day.
I mean, I've got rations. We can eat as we walk.
If you really want breakfast, I can procure something. Give me like 15 minutes.
You gonna go hunting?
Yeah.
Roll me a survival check.
I am going to turn around. My cape is going to expand into wings, and I am going to fly into the air and look for like a rabbit or pheasant.
Okay.
In the field. Survival.
Yep.
That's a 18.
Okay. You're actually able to find a, what are they called? A group of pheasants kind of perched in a tree. What is a group of pheasants called? I'll have to educate myself on that, because that's probably going to come up
I think it's a
again.
flock.
Is it a flock? A flock of pheasants? It kind of rolls off the tongue. We'll call it a flock. A flock of pheasants.
It's a waka flocka if it's on the ground.
It's actually called a bouquet.
Okay. You find a bouquet of pheasants.
Interesting.
Love Google.
Perched in a tree.
Okay.
And you're easily able to capture 3 of them as you swoop down on them, unsuspecting, and you just... And...
They didn't... What was it? Avatar? Wouldn't expect me coming from above. And I fly back down, and I have breakfast.
Can't eat that.
Not yet. Anyone
Well,
got fire
that's
magics?
That's why Arden's gonna cook it for us.
What?
You're the soldier. You can...
I mean, all we need is a good fire, and then we can cook it.
Hot food.
And we all die.
Pretty much.
It's a
Fireball.
cantrip. It's fine.
Oh, you have bonfire? Nice.
Nah,
What
firebolt.
could go wrong?
Oh god, no.
And prestidigitation.
So you create this bonfire in the center of this ring that you're in, and you're able to cook a nice hearty breakfast. And just as you're finishing up, you start to hear the sounds of carts approaching on the road. You're in an area that you're concealed, so they wouldn't be able to see you without leaving the road. But you can hear them approaching from the east, traveling west towards Mulhessen, which is where you came from. And it sounds like there's probably a good group of people along with this cart, because you can hear talking. They're not being stealthy, they're not being quiet, they're just traveling along the road. And they sound like a group of about 15 to 20 people.
25 stealth, and I'm also gonna turn the wing, make my wings back into the cloak. And, or not cloak, cape, and, kind of peek over the hill.
As you peek over the hill, you see there are 3 carts, escorted by about 20 people. Most of them look like some sort of city guard or city watch. There's probably about 15 of them. And then there are 5 individuals who look like they are merchants or travelers. They're wearing some pretty nice clothing, so they're probably pretty well-to-do. They probably own the 3 caravans, or 3 carts in the caravan. They're riding the caravans while the others are kind of walking alongside it, and they're just talking casually. It doesn't look like a hostile situation at all.
I was like, I popped back down. We're good. It's just a bunch of merchants.
Oh, nothing to worry about unless they're acting.
I look back over.
They do not have the AI logo stitched to the side of the caravan.
Artificial intelligence. But yeah, okay. We're gonna create an army of Wolforge.
So while we are having breakfast, Arden is going to concentrate a bit and touch each of his bracers and apply some runes.
Ooh, what runes are you applying?
Cloud and fire.
Cloud of Fire is pretty
Cloud.
scary.
Cloud and fire. One of each.
I'm ready. Arden, anytime you want to drop that mixtape, I'll listen to it, bro.
Right?
I have resistance to fire.
Gonna be lit.
So yeah, you fill your bellies full of pheasant. The caravan continues on its way down the road. You hear them heading towards Mulhessen.
Alright. Let's head on out.
Yeah, so you get onto the road and you begin traveling. It's still early-ish in the morning, probably about 10 a.m. The sun is starting to get hot. You can tell that today's probably going to be a bright, sunny, hot day. And the wind that was there this morning kind of dampers down. And it's very still and kind of begins to start getting a little bit muggy. The humidity kind of rises. You can start to feel beads of sweat forming on your foreheads and underneath your arms as you're trekking along the road. About an hour into your travels. About an hour into your travels, you see a cart cresting the horizon with 2 individuals walking alongside it and 1 individual driving the cart. As it approaches, you can see that these are definitely 2 mercenaries and a Neverwinter guard, as he has the outfit of the Neverwinter guards. The tunic and the crest of Neverwinter is on his tunic.
I would like to go up to the guard as we get closer.
Yeah. As you narrow the gap between you and you start to approach, the 2 mercenaries step forward a little bit on, towards the front, not in a hostile manner, but to kind of intercept you. And the guard looks, "Hail, traveler."
Hail, guard. What's a Neverwinter guard doing so far south?
We're in pursuit of... Shit, the word just left my mind.
Fugitive?
Yes, thank you.
Get good, Joe.
In pursuit of fugitives. And he reaches across and kind of pulls out this parchment scroll and peels it up and looks at it.
Here we go.
rolls it back up.
This is
I could have told you I'm not on that. I'm an immigrant to these parts of the land.
Well, welcome to the Sword Coast.
Oh, yeah, I come from the Moonshay Isles. It's a bit south
Yes,
to the west.
You're not quite at the coast yet, but that's where I'm from, so I just said that.
Well,
question. You wouldn't happen to have crossed another carriage with I'm sorry, I can't remember the company that hired us.
I don't have anything. Just Nevitash owns a local trading company for imports and exports. I don't have a company name.
It was the Four Winds.
Four Winds, that's right.
Runs trading company.
Yeah, Four Winds. I'm sorry. Four Winds Trading Company. You wouldn't have seen a cart on your way here with Four Winds Trading Company on it. We're been tasked with finding what happened to them. Seems they never made it to Neverwinter.
No, I have. Sorry to say, I have not seen anything with that name on it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Thank you. Sorry to bother your travels. By any chance, could you tell us who you're looking for? We might, in case we come across them. We'll know to alert the authorities or take them down and take them to the nearest authority.
We're in pursuit of Erikk, an Erikk sorcerer responsible for ambushing carts.
Oh.
Disrupting
Okay, so not
supply
pandas,
lines.
just so we're clear. Not the pandas. You're looking for...
No,
Erikk.
Erikk.
Okay.
Has he been
Pandas?
along this?
There were these 3 like red panda looking things in Mulhesson that we just got out of.
It's a whole story. You probably you don't worry about it.
You had to have been there.
Oh, this Erikk. What aviary descendant is he? Just in case we run into him.
Aviary descendant.
What does he look like?
Yeah, like what type of bird does
Got
he?
a beak and feathers.
What color are the feathers?
Pulls out his parchment.
Lyra's gonna go behind him. Like,
As you're looking at the scroll, it's all in like charcoal drawing, so there's no coloring. It's all just like shaded charcoal drawing.
kind of bird does it look like, Joe?
It does. It has a resemblance of like a falcon.
Thanks for
kind
the
of
falcon.
Facial
Okay,
features.
thank you.
But there's no coloring to discern
Lyra's like,
anything.
ooh, bird person.
Yes.
Lyra, does it give you the description on that?
Looks like a falcon person. Or maybe an eagle. Could be a hawk.
Can I see the picture, sir?
Of course.
on
He
my
turns
own.
it around and he shows you, and there is a sketched out like charcoal. It's not even like in ink and like a. It's not been inked. It's just like charcoaled, and it's kind of been rubbed, so it's kind of messy. But it definitely has like falcon facial features. And there is a description kind of listed underneath, and it lists that the individual stands at about 6'3"
Tall motherfucker.
Is known to carry a wooden staff, and there's really no identifying features
No tattoos.
that would no tattoos, no scars, nothing that really sticks out that would be able to identify
Favorite
this
hoodie.
particular Erikk from any other.
Okay. Just well, if we see him, we'll keep a lookout, and either if he seems a little too much for us to handle, we'll report to the nearest authorities.
Yes, well, his MO is to attack from the sky, so keep your eyes up.
Sky Ripper.
and I like pick.
She wanders off.
I was gonna say I pick Lyra up off the cart and just place her down. You can go.
Rolls up the parchment and sticks it back in. Safe travels. Starts.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
They were nice.
Aye, they were.
Okay, so now with everything else that's happened here, we have to watch for birds attacking us from the sky. I like it.
Well, I
Bird
think
in.
the bird has something to do with the cart not getting where it needed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Entirely possible.
Possibly.
Since the whole reason they're looking for him is because he's been carting off with carts.
Should we get a cart?
I mean,
Well,
I don't
here's-
really have the money for a cart.
Neither do I.
Should we catch up with someone who does have a cart?
Well, we'll keep a lookout.
Yeah, let's keep an eye out.
All the carts are happening.
I will now make sure to apparently keep my head on a swivel for men-like figures with wings that aren't me in the sky.
Anything with wings that isn't you. Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. So you continue to travel.
Mm.
And you go another probably 2 hours just walking along the road. Nothing of note happens. And it's starting to get really hot as the sun is now straight up. Oh, welcome. Or not welcome. Congratulations on 20 gold pieces. Let us know who...
Faye,
Okay.
I guess. Oh, no, that's...
No,
party.
I
No
don't think.
peeks. You know what that means. Don't do this to us. I will ruin you tomorrow.
So yeah, you continue on for about 2 hours. The heat is getting like sweltering. It's starting to get very hot out. Probably about 95 degrees. Humidity is pretty up there. It's feeling thick and soupy at this point.
I have like one sweat. I would probably be hanging back behind the group, and I'm just if anyone looks behind, they would probably see me with my hands like this, and like there's like a faint like purplish pink glow coming from my hands.
Okay.
I'm not looking back behind me, so I wouldn't know this.
I'd be looking back every once in a while, but again, not the weirdest thing I've seen. Whatever.
I need you all
Arden just takes it.
Yeah.
roll a dex save for me, please.
All
All
of
four
us?
of you. Yep.
Oof.
Uh,
But Joe,
Ooh, 7.
we don't have a COTS.
that is a 10.
Ooh, excuse me. That is a 16.
Okay. Lyra?
Paste.
22.
Oh, thank you. Better.
Arden. You are hit in the back of the head and shoulders by something that makes a ching 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 sound and hits the ground. And as you look up, you see an Erikk flying north in the sky.
What the
As you turn around, there is a coin purse sitting on the ground. Looks like he probably dropped it.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Oh, you should,
Hey, come back! You dropped your bag! She starts running.
Is that our guy? And she's like looking up at the dark figure.
It is a large Erikk. You can tell it's an Erikk because they have feet and they're not like just birds. They're bird people. So it's a
How
humanoid
far
figure
off
with
are
wings.
they?
Probably about 150 feet diagonally
I can
from
tell
you,
now,
up
that
in the
guy's
air.
probably faster than me.
And he's flying. He's booking at a pretty fast speed.
Lyra's like running and she's like, hey! She's like shouting. She's like, pew! Like throwing firebolt. Not at him.
Faye has walked over to Arden. and looking at the coin purse on the ground. Should we count how much is in there?
Did I
I
chase after
suppose
him?
you count that I have a headache now. You know, things hitting me in the back of the head.
Should
Oh
I
my
chase
god,
after
that's like
him?
the cutest thing Arden has said. I love it. So Faye's gonna pick up the coin purse and start counting it.
Okay, it's got 20 gold in it.
All right, 20 gold. This covers the drinks that I just bought.
I never drunk.
Will you at least turn around and let me see your face and not your butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, cat.
Someone needs to
I
grab a
sort of
clip of
see-
that.
I sort of see two of everything, but it's okay.
I'm pretty sure there might be a bounty on that guy. Should we try to chase after him, or?
I mean, do we know that that's our guy? I mean, I'm not going to be, oh, he's an Erikk. That makes it. It's gotta be him. I mean,
Well, I can try and tell him he dropped his money, but
Lyra's already. She's.
Yeah, at this point, you're shooting the
as
firebolts.
you're
at him.
like saying, as you're like telling him to drop the coin purse, like Faye is like attaching it to her belt.
He does notice the firebolts and kind of turns his head as he's flying through the air towards the north, and you see him begin to kind of arc and circle around.
Uh-oh.
I start briskly walking to catch up to Lyra.
Okay. He comes back and you can see him approaching, and he kind of begins to circle above you, probably a good 80 feet in the air above you, and just kind of begins to circle around you. You can see that his beak is kind of fixated on your group, and he's just kind of circling a couple times. About,
Hey, mister! Or miss person! You dropped your bag!
yeah. After you yell, you see it fly down and kind of land in front of you. And it is a female Erikk wearing studded leather armor. And it seems to have a crossbow on one side and a rapier on the other side, kind of mounted on its hip of its belt. It walks forward. Thank you for letting me know. And holds her hand out for the coins.
She
Oh,
looks back at Rook.
we left it back there where it fell.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I'll go get it.
Sleight of hand to just take it from Faye.
This is gonna get good.
Faye's not gonna be like, she's not gonna be fighting it. She's actually gonna like hold her arms in front of it to kind of like hide you picking it off of her belt.
I got like an 18. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, you're good.
And I walk past and I was like, oh no, it's okay. I picked it up. Here you go.
ah, thank you. She attaches it to her belt, and you see that one of the clips is kind of broken.
You might want to get that fixed.
Yes, you might want to get that fixed. Those hurt when they fall on your head.
I'm so sorry. I'm just in a hurry to get to the Thunder Peaks. Thank you.
What's
And
a
she
thunder peak?
flaps her wings and begins to take off, and as she takes off and heads, the coin purse slips and falls on the ground again.
I like reach my hand out and just grab it. Yeah. And I just like backhand throw it to Faye.
And she takes off and she flies due north towards the Thunder Peaks, and as your eyes kind of adjust with the sunlight and everything, you can barely make out on the horizon some mountaintops.
Well, originally I was gonna be upset that you took it off of me to hand back to her, but we've got it back, so we're good.
You're
No.
immediately like, 2 bags. Wait.
What do you mean?
But
I picked up the bag and I handed it to her.
And cat hair right on my eyelid.
Straight face. Just like,
It's your fault.
is that another bag?
no.
It's the same bag.
Oh, I'll get her.
I grabbed Lyra. I was like, it's fine. We warned her that she should probably get it fixed. We did the best we could. She seemed to be in a hurry.
That sounded like a lot of coins.
It's only 20
It
gold.
felt like a lot of coins, I can tell you.
To be fair, Arden has a concussion. We might have to pay for a doctor, so
Is it serious?
we don't know. But
He might die in his sleep.
It's okay. I'm only bleeding on the inside, but that's where the blood is supposed to be.
I love Arden.
Don't worry, Arden. I'll watch over you. She
Okay,
goes
thank
over
you.
and just hugs his arm.
I'm expecting
protective.
I was expecting koala backpack on Arden.
The Yoda, like running through the woods.
So yeah, you guys continue along the road, traveling for a couple more hours in the sweltering heat, until another caravan approaches from the east, heading west in the direction that you're heading. And as they approach, because they can travel faster than you on foot, as they approach, you notice it's driven by a familiar face. As the shimmering and glittering scales changing color,
It's Izzlo!
Whoa.
he
Claire's
pulls
gone.
up alongside you. Oh, you're taller than me. You tackled me.
I'm sorry. Slips him up.
It is fine.
Where did you get a cart?
I procured this. And he kind of looks over to the side, and you see on the wooden thing, because the top of it has been pulled down, on the side of the wood, there is an Acquisitions Incorporated logo.
Ah,
You stole this, didn't you?
no.
Stole is such
acquisitioned
a strong word. I'm borrowing with no intent to return.
I'm proud of you.
It just sounds bad.
It's not bad.
Like a long-term lease.
Yes.
We're teaching her all the wrong things.
Long term. Like that.
Thoroughly makes sense. It does not make sense, but you guys are good people. I'm very convicted.
I am not a good person, Lyra. But thank you for thinking so.
So, are you headed this way?
Concerned.
That was a rhetorical question. I know you're headed this way because I caught up to you and you were heading this way. So, would you like a ride?
Yeah,
Claire Hudson.
bit of a warning. There's a high chance we might get attacked. Apparently, there's a Erikk Cochrane attacking carts.
And
I mean-
Arden's dying.
Ah, what? Oh no. Arden, are you okay? And Izzlo reaches out and casts Cure Wounds.
Well, thank you. That's much better.
Oh, good, good.
Oh man.
Oh, you saved Arden!
I'm good at such things.
well, about the bird person that may be trying to cart off with the cart.
Oh yes, Erikk, right?
Erikk, yeah,
Oh,
you know
Heard
about
of
him.
him.
Yeah, there was a guy driving the other way looking for Erikk.
Ah, yes.
Makes sense. We talked to him too. We think that he might be involved with the original reason why we started on our journey, and maybe you could help us catch him
Oh,
with this lovely cart that you've procured.
yes. Well, do you know where to look?
No.
Our mountain!
What mountain?
Thunder Hills.
Oh, the Thunder Peaks. You think he's?
Huh?
Well,
We saw another bird person lady who was flying that way.
Ah, yes. Well, they do like tall places. Are you sure that the Erikk comes from Thunder Peak?
No.
Well, we could turn north and head that way, but
No, we keep going west. And she looks to the rest of the group. Do we remember where the cart stopped? Where the last checkpoint was? Because I don't. I mean, I don't have
They
a
just
great
know that
memory.
I don't think they just don't know that it never made it to.
No,
Actually,
there was a checkpoint system.
Scornabel
Scornabel.
was the last reported location.
Faye still doesn't know this. She has a terrible memory.
I think we should pretend to have cargo, and maybe we can tempt
face
him
of
into
cargo.
attacking.
It's very tempting.
Pretend, and he kind of looks back into the thing, and you can see there are barrels and crates of things in the back there. We have cargo.
Cool. That's very helpful.
Is it snacks?
No.
Oh.
I have snacks. He opens it, and there's a big, like a little satchel of chestnuts.
Can I have 5?
You may have 1.
Can you give her 3?
You may have none. And he zips it closed, and then he twirls it.
Wait, he has one with a zipper?
Yes.
Hey, we had zippers in my world too. That was so fucking game changing.
Wow.
Twirls it around. You can have them all. And he throws it at you. Make a dex save.
Oh no.
I will. I was gonna make a dex to grab it.
17.
Yeah, if she doesn't grab it, but never mind.
Yeah, you're able to catch it before it hits you in the face.
She gets in the back.
What is your cargo, if I may ask?
Oh, you may not.
It's because he doesn't know. Remember, he stole the cart.
Oh, was this all here when you got the cart? Was this on your lease with the cart?
Yes, it came with it came with stuff.
Oh, you got the
Hey.
fully loaded package. Nice.
Fully loaded, yes. You're funny.
Oh, I'm
will
hilarious.
kill you last.
And I will like start. Are there clouds in the sky?
No.
It is a bright sunny day, no clouds in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Izzlo and Faye is climbing up onto the cart as she's saying this. Any chance you could put the top over?
You mean cover the carriage?
Yeah.
I suppose. And he climbs down and he starts doing it manually.
Izzlo, there's
close
a
out.
button.
A button.
Yeah.
Right here, buddy.
And it starts.
Because I remember it from the other one we
Orlo had the button.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. And as it covers up, you do see the Acquisitions Incorporated logo stitched on there.
Yeah, man. It's high quality stuff. See, I know the dealers they sometimes don't tell you about every feature in the cart, but
Yes, if I talked to a dealer, I would have to yell at him for that. Shall we? And he,
Please.
and the cart takes off, and you start traveling along the road with Izzlo.
I will travel in the covered part.
Oh, yeah. Faye is in the back.
I will sit on the back, looking out behind us and above.
I'm eating nuts.
Giggity.
So yeah. Lyra, as you're eating the chestnuts, you start to get a tingling sensation on your tongue, and you notice every time you pull a chestnut out, they kind of shift and then pop back up, like it's refilling itself.
She empties the bag.
It just continues to pour, and they're just coming out all over the road, making a huge
She
mess.
pops her head over.
Izzlo! Your bag! It's magic!
Oh, don't dump it! And he jumps over and starts scrambling for the bag.
Oh, she's picks it. What?
It makes more!
Yes, but only so many, and now... Aww.
It's okay, I can get it.
And she casts Mage Hand. and start scooping.
But they're on the ground now, and they're all dirty.
It's okay. She prestidigitation them. She just starts prestidigitation them one by one.
Oh,
I can't
they
make
lost
it
the
taste like
fire
nothing.
dust.
Is that why it was tingly?
Yeah. You should probably not eat any more of those.
What's fire dust?
In another world, they're called skooma.
Oh my god.
Did he just give her drugs?
I think so. You just hear a snort from Faye.
Oh god.
He just, like, Rook just, like, grabs Lyra, props her on the back, and just, like, you're gonna want to lay here. Because you're gonna go for a ride.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting on the back going,
She's still
Mumbling.
scooping, just having Mage Hand just scoop until they're far enough and she can't reach that far.
Yeah. So you get a vast majority of them into the bag again, but it has lost a lot of its kick.
Now it's just a
So,
surprise whenever
how
you
long-
pull one out.
So, when did she start getting, seeing side effects?
You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
That tingling sensation is still on your tongue, but aside from that, there's nothing happening yet. So you continue on the road for a little while. And
Faye is inspecting a new addition to her necklaces.
oh,
The Pact of the Talisman.
level ups, gotta love them.
Gotta love them.
So yeah, you continue on the road for a little longer. The sun begins to set, and Izzlo kind of looks around. Do you want to travel through the night, or do you want to pull over and rest?
We can pull over and rest.
Yeah. Is there any more hills nearby? And Faye's like sticking out her head next to Arden.
Oh, about another hour, and we'll reach the river.
I say we go for the other hour.
I bet you do.
All right, onward! And he smacks the donkeys. And they continue on. And you travel for another hour. And about 45 minutes, you're about 15 minutes away from the river, and you can start to kind of see and hear the water bubbling and the brook, the water kind of streaming down. And you can hear off in the distance, probably a good 500, 600 feet away, you can hear what sounds like a small waterfall.
Faye imitates the sounds since she speaks the Aquan primordial dialect. So it's like you start hearing it, and then you start hearing it closer, and you look over, and Faye is just like doing all sorts of like weird, like she's popping her cheek and all that stuff to like mimic the sounds.
Lyra's trying to mimic the sounds too now.
That looks like fun.
So yeah, it sounds exactly like the brook coming from that, but that's exactly what it sounds coming from. And Izzlo yanks on the reins and says, "Well, thanks. Now I have to pee." And he jumps off and he runs off into the distance. And the sun is setting, so it's starting to kind of get dark, and you can see him kind of disappear into the brush on the south side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
About 5 minutes go by, and you hear,
anybody not see that coming?
I run.
Run that direction. Let's go see.
as you dismount
Somebody watch the cart.
Anybody watching the cart?
Hey.
I'll watch the cart. I'll stay and watch.
Okay. As you dismount the cart and run out into the bushes, you see Izzlo kind of standing there, kind of almost frozen. You can tell he's not paralyzed or petrified or anything because he's kind of just like looking.
Oh, whoa, man! Put the dragon away.
Oh, sorry. Pulls his up pants and ties a little cord. But look! And he points, and you can see about 30 feet away is an egg sitting in a nest. And this egg is probably about a little bit bigger than an ostrich egg-sized egg.
Ooh.
And just beyond the nest, there is this creature that is coiled around and almost looks snake-like, but then has this furry, wolf-like face. There's a snoot, and you can see a tongue kind of like sticking out.
You!
And it is baring its fangs as it is taking up like a hostile, almost ready to strike position.
Izzlo, we're going to slowly back up.
No, you don't understand. Do you know how much those are worth?
Izzlo.
500 gold! You guys can kill it, right? 500 gold!
Why would we kill it?
You're not here!
Oh.
Lyra ran with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Faye
Faye
did it.
is the one that
yeah.
died.
My bad.
Yeah, God.
God. Suddenly appear. Suddenly Lyra.
Suddenly, Lyra.
All right,
Lyra
I was like,
appears.
no. We're not going to pick a fight with that.
You don't have to pick the fight. I'll do it.
No. Izzlo,
Not nice.
have
That's
already-
his baby.
we have already come across a caravan that apparently was carrying a wyvern egg, and it did not end well for that caravan.
Are you saying you're not adequate enough to take on?
Oh no, I'm very confident in my skills.
Well, then
I
do
just
it!
don't
And he
have
pulls
no...
out a little dagger and he, like, hands it towards you.
Smacks it.
No! Izzlo, that's not nice.
If it
That's a
attacked,
baby.
It's not a baby yet. It's an egg. Do you
But
not
it will
have
be
breakfast?
a baby. It's different.
How do you make omelets?
See,
you
those
crack an
chickens
egg.
don't actually have babies inside of them. But that one's protecting it like there's a baby in there. I don't know.
Okay. It's 500 gold, but whatever.
Oh man, he's in his teenager stage.
So, we're going to slowly back up and not antagonize the creepy Greek snake-looking thing.
It's
I'm not really
creepy,
good at
it's
walking
cute.
backwards. I have a tail, and I trip over it if I try to walk backwards. Can I just turn around?
I grab him by the collar and just like back up very slowly.
Lyra picks up his knife.
And you take him back to the cart, where Faye is waiting. And he's
Still
kicking,
making the water
Lyra
noises.
waves at the animal.
kicking his feet.
And I let him go. I was like, all right. To the river. As far away from this spot. And you do not come back for the thing.
Why would
Is
I
it
do
a-
that? I can't take it on myself. And the donkeys start taking the cart. You travel for another 15 more minutes before you reach the river. And there's
Can I
a
do
small
it?
bridge. Go ahead, yes?
A nature check to see what that was.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, nice. That is a 18.
So it's not a monster in D&D. It's not something you can pull out of a handbook. It is based off of a movie called The Neverending Story.
It's Neverwinter. Come on, guys. Joe's annoying.
But you do identify that these are very rare, and it's you've never seen one, but you've heard of it. It's a type of dragon, kind of.
It's a lesser dragon.
It's
Not
a
quite.
floofy dragon.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Star. I know Joe well enough at this point.
I take it as a compliment that I can describe something well enough that you can pick up what I'm putting down. Anyway.
I mean, there's not a lot of dragon
He has
dogs
retrieved
out there.
what you've placed.
Do
Don't worry about
do
it.
we see an earth elemental talking about his strong hands? It's very strong.
All we need now is a giant fucking turtle sneezing all over us to complete the transaction.
Well, we're about to go to a river.
But please don't. Please don't. That literally, as a
Bingo's
kid,
coming up.
I would fast forward through that scene because of how disgusted I was by that. I hated that scene. Oh no, and the horse! Okay, we're done.
Good thing these are donkeys and not horses.
Yes, there's a couple of asses driving the cart.
And riding.
Aww.
So, you get to the river and you begin to cross the bridge, and as you do, you can hear some gibberish coming from underneath the bridge.
Do I understand the gibberish coming underneath the bridge?
It's not Aquan.
Yeah.
Understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
It sounds kind of like broken French, English, like that kind of like, it's very smooth and, but it's gibberish and sounds like it's mixed, there's some noises mixed in with the actual language.
Is it thieves' camp?
Is he going to taunt us a second time?
Is it thieves' camp?
It is
Can I
not
tell?
Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
And as the cart finishes crossing over the bridge, two about 7-foot tall vulture-looking individuals with arms that look like at one point they were wings, but all the feathers have kind of fallen out and been either pulled or like decayed or fallen out. So they've got these arms that are kind of dangled down and backwards against their body, but there's no feathers on them. So it's just the wing part of the body. And one of them has like this green snot bubble that's like popping and like coming down and dripping off of it.
Nice.
Just for you, Cat.
I can't unsee it. You guys are dicks.
And they approach on the two sides of the road, kind of blocking your way. And as they block your way, two more pop up on the bridge behind you.
Evening, gentlemen.
I step out of the cart. Can we help you?
We're bandits and we're here to take your cart.
Alright.
Thank you.
Before we start this,
The last
I'm going
bandit.
to ask you, do you really want to do this?
No, but Erikk told us we must, so...
Oh,
We're looking for him.
yeah, you're friends of Erikk.
We wouldn't say friends, would we? No, not at all. Friends, no, not friends.
Oh,
You're not
well,
friends of Erikk, then why are
we
you doing
owe-
what he
we
tells
owe-
you?
We owe Erikk some,
Nuts!
He owes us money.
Yeah, he does owe us money.
Yes, he owes us money too. Yes, he does. He owes us lots of money.
How much money does he owe you guys?
4 gold pieces.
4 gold pieces.
Whoa. He out here promising 4 gold pieces? We were promised 2 each.
Yeah.
They get 2, we get 1. 4 of us, 1 gold piece each. Ooh.
What?
Erikk doesn't sound very nice.
Yo,
No, he's not. Then they flap their arms, kind of signifying,
Did he do that to you?
yes.
Oh, what an
Oh,
ass.
no. Okay, no. Like,
Why
Where's
don't
Erikk?
we work together and get the gold from Erikk?
yeah.
A mutiny? Yes, a mutiny sounds great.
All right.
I love that we don't have to roll.
All right. Well, now we got to figure out where this Erikk is, so that way we can get the gold that's owed to us.
Oh, we can take you to camp, yes?
Yes, we know where it's at. We do. We know where it's at.
Let's go to camp.
Yeah.
Here,
Okay.
have some nuts.
They're really good nuts.
Some of them are spicy.
The bubble pops all over the.
Oh.
Maybe not that nut in particular.
Oh, another. extra
Lyra's
salty.
gonna like prestidigitation his face.
Thank you.
Let me
Horrible
get that
sinuses
for
I have.
you.
I know, allergy season, man, gets me every time.
Yes, hay fever.
Mm.
Pollen. Things that cause allergies.
Right. Erikk, let's go get our money.
Yes.
And they turn and start to kind of waddle. And they're leading you down south along the river towards the coast. It only takes you about half an hour of travel to get to the coast. And as it kind of opens up and you see the delta going into the Lake of Dragons, or I'm sorry, the Lake of Dragons is a little further east, the West Gate. You can kind of see a much bigger lake to the east of you, and you can see the delta kind of opens up, and you can see the West Gate is where you're at, and you can see a campfire and 3 little huts that are made of like mud and sticks and twigs, and they look not too pleasant, but there's smoke coming out of them, so they look like they're occupied. And you see a couple other of these vulture-looking creatures.
Lyra has questions.
As you're traveling?
Mhm.
Okay, we'll kind of go back. So as you're traveling, Lyra, you can ask your questions.
So how come you guys are working for Erikk?
Well, it's not like we can go anywhere. And they kind of flap their arms out a little bit.
You could always walk. Or tell him to go away.
He is much faster and stronger than we are, as they waddle.
Well, he
Yeah,
must
but there's
not be if he's making
four of
you
ya.
guys do all of the work.
There was 4 of you. It doesn't matter if he's stronger than 1.
Oh, you don't know Erikk. No, they don't know Erikk. Erikk is strong.
No, same guy looks like a falcon.
Yeah, no, we know Erikk.
Yeah,
he owes
you
us
know,
the money.
That guy, he owes us the money. We know him.
And you stood up to Erikk?
Oh no, we didn't stand up to him, but he
Well,
made
no,
off
we
with
did
the
it.
money.
We did it. We were supposed to do a job for him. We did
Yeah,
it.
we did
and
the
he
job.
flaked on us.
He never paid us, and now we're trying to find him.
Sounds like Erikk. Yes, it's Erikk for sure.
Exactly.
Is
Right.
he bullying you guys?
Very much.
Does he touch you in places that make you uncomfortable?
Emotionally.
Pokes his wing.
Oh no, he did not physically polar. This is molting. We've molted from the stress.
Oh
Oh
no!
man, you know what?
Lyra's hugging them.
It's gonna be
Thank you,
okay.
Star, for getting that. I love you.
I thought that was very apparent. I'm so sorry. I did not want to even acknowledge it.
Just letting it all flow.
So yeah, so we get to camp and we find this Erikk guy, and we beat the snot out of him and take our money.
No, we ask nicely for him to give us the monies.
Look what he's done to these poor.
But he was being a bully, and he's not going to be a bully to all of us. Right,
Well,
Rook?
Yeah.
And Arden's here, too.
I'm like behind her, like.
And, like at Faye. It's like,
It's like,
yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
we're gonna kill him.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get our monies.
Lyra legitimately believes this lie at this point. Really thinks that he owes us money. Oh, rough.
Yes,
I
Star.
mean, I
Yes,
knew
they
it.
are. So,
Like, no.
you get into the center of camp, and these other vulture creatures kind of like waddle out and around the campfire, and they kind of start to surround this middle tent. Or, it's not even a tent, that little hut, the mud hut.
Mhm.
And they're kind of looking around and
Yes.
Hey, Erikk.
as you shout that out, you hear this drop and shatter. and then a little like pigskin flaps open, and this Erikk kind of bends out and up, and then steps up, and he is definitely a tall bloke. He stands almost 7 foot tall, looks pretty buff, is wearing studded leather armor, and looks like a bully. Looks like
Hey, we're here for our money.
Yeah.
I love that we've decided to do this in the most subtle way possible.
Yeah, of course. Fuck yeah.
When has subtlety ever been our thing, Arden?
No.
I can't argue with that, I suppose.
You owe us money, man. You owe all
Yeah.
of these guys money.
You're
And
being a
us.
bully.
Yeah.
What she said.
I'm sorry, who are you?
You hired us
Oh.
to do the job.
You just gonna
Can't believe
act
you
like
don't
you don't
even
know us
remember
anymore.
us.
That's rude. We worked really hard.
We did.
Looks back at Rook. What did we do?
Hey, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it.
I'm sorry. I don't generally work with anybody other than my people.
Oh,
People smaller than you?
oh.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's gonna be like that
It's like that.
now, is it?
Nah,
It's
you
always been like that, yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure you hired us for the gig and then you just flaked on us, and now you're flaking on paying these guys. They
Yeah.
told us you haven't been paying them.
And all the stress you're causing them, they're molten
Get
over here.
them.
He
They're not supposed
glares
to be like that.
across the group, and you see them physically kind of back down.
No, you look
No,
at
no, no,
us
no,
right
no.
now.
Waddle
We're
backwards a little bit.
talking.
Right here.
Yeah, we're talking to you right now. You don't bother them. Lyra goes over towards them. It's okay,
make sure she's-
guys.
I make
Stay
sure
behind me.
Yeah. I get down off the cart and I just like I walk up to him, knowing he's like way taller than me, but like not caring and just like, so you got anything to say for yourself?
Faye is like walking up behind Rook as well. Like,
Who are you? He says.
We don't need to take this. Let's just get our stuff and go, guys.
I'm still of the mind that we just beat the ever living snot out of him. I mean,
Lyra's going towards the tent. Fuck this guy.
Alright, roll
And
initiative.
This is where I'm like, mentally talking to the new sword thing, going, I'm going to need you to be a sword again in a minute here, because it's going to get a little weird.
Oh man.
I have to.
Do you imagine though? Like, what the fuck are you?
Well, you've convinced the birds. You've
My
convinced Lyra.
favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite thing ever.
Honestly, if you have given us enough time, if she didn't walk and give us enough time, I probably could have convinced him that he does owe us money.
oh no, Faye was gonna like deck his legs out. It's fine.
Where's my combat encounter? Alright.
I'm ready to mutter.
I feel like this music. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I was like, this sounds too inspiring.
Twigs, I need 800 more points to make this funnier. Now I'm scared.
Yeah. What are you doing, Twigs? What you doing, Terry?
Alright, save encounter. Launch encounter, please. There we go. Run encounter. Arden, what'd you get for initiative?
21.
21. Nice roll. Rook,
22.
22. Lyra.
I also have 21, but I'm gonna assume his dex is higher.
Okay. Faye.
7.
7. Alright.
You're here to party.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna deck him
I'm
eventually.
gonna wait and see how this plays out.
That's
get up
pretty
there and I'm
on.
like-
That's on brand, though.
It's like I get up there and I'm like, oh man, you're really tall.
Yeah, Rook, you got this.
yeah, you're good.
You're a fighter, right? Oh no, you're a Rook. Oh.
Behind you all the way.
I got your back, man.
Okay. So, as you do that and you start walking towards the tent, he like jerks with a sudden surprised motion. He says, "Get them!" And Rook, you're up first.
All right. It's like, don't take his shit anymore. He hasn't paid you. We're getting on what's owed to us, and I'm going to. How close is Lyra?
Pardon me, so sorry. How close is Lyra?
Yeah.
You are all standing in a group. There are 5 Erikk, Vulture Erikk around the campfire, kind of in front of it, in between you and the campfire. And then there's Erikk standing in front of his mud hut.
And how far is he from me?
About 25 feet.
About 25
This
feet.
is a very small encampment. It's all kind of close together. Between the fire and the tent is about 30 feet. And that they're all kind of around in a 30-foot diameter around that campfire. The campfire being in the center.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to hold my action.
Okay.
For when he tries to strike at Lyra, I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
Okay. So your trigger is when he attacks Lyra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Arden, you're up. What are you doing?
Oh, let's see what all this new stuff does. Let's get giant sized. I will do, as a bonus action, Giant's Might.
Yay!
And become size large.
It took me 2 seasons to do that.
2.5.
I mean, some people have trouble,
Oh, the
getting
audacity that my inner Ivan right now.
Ooh, settle down, buddy. It's okay. He doesn't mean it.
It's okay if
And-
you need, assistance. There's
it's
pharmaceuticals
okay,
for
It
that.
happens
There's
to
also
everybody
magic,
at some
yeah.
point. It's all good.
To the best of us,
Is that why it took me so long to get her to notice me?
Yeah.
Okay. Having done that, let's long sword the crap out of the dude.
Okay, so you're...
Oh, I wasn't gonna attack until he attacked us.
Go
but
for
okay.
it. Long
no,
sword.
man.
I'm over. He's all like, get him. I'm done. Oh, jeez. 12.
There was never peace.
Peace was never an option.
Well, that meets the AC, so it barely is... You kind of connect with his studded leather, and you kind of slide across one of the studs, preventing any damage to the armor or skin underneath the feathers. So you do connect, but it's just kind of like a brushing glance. You are level 4. Do you
Okay.
have any extra attacks or anything?
No.
Okay.
It's not to one more level.
Great.
That brings us to Lyra.
Lyra's like, yeah, you don't have to take this tyranny. You deserve better. And you sit down. And she's gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip. You need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. They're not good at that.
Oh, okay. Good. Did he roll a 1?
You yell that, and the one of the vulture creatures just kind of like, ah! And falls over onto the ground.
What? Oh no! Okay.
You broke him.
Well, yeah, gonna move on from that and use my sorcery points to cast Maximum's Earth Grasp, and he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, so you're targeting a different one?
Oh, she's targeting him. She's not targeting the birds. She's all
Oh.
targeting Erikk.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I thought it was
he
a meta magic. Yeah, I thought meta magic just did that. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, I thought he
Yeah.
countered it or reflected to somebody
Yeah,
else. I was like,
yeah.
whoa.
My apologies. I thought you were targeting one of the other birds.
Guys,
No.
we're under level.
Yeah,
We're under
no.
level.
Right. Run and hide.
Run.
Yeah,
So-
that was scary. I was like,
I was like, oh.
oh.
He could reflect magic to other people? I was like, oh, crap.
No, with that, then he does take... go ahead and roll your damage for that, because he did not pass his intelligence either. But he's got more hit points, so he probably isn't broken.
Fine, I will use the machine. Go, machine, go. Takes 11 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it can't take a reaction until the end of the next turn. On its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, a action, or a bonus action. It gets only one of the three.
Okay.
And then strength saving throw.
Okay, strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a 19.
Yes, he passes.
Okay.
Let me make sure there's nothing. He takes half, so it's 2 bludgeoning damage. 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Is that 2 or 2d6?
2d6.
Okay, so you're rolling. Okay.
Yeah. It's 10.
Okay.
And let me make sure it's not something like crazy.
Magic. Rook will say, that's new.
Okay, yeah, so that's it.
Okay. So you see him kind of wince and then kind of stagger backward like half a step. And he retaliates by reaching out with his talon towards Arden. Because he can only do one thing, right? He can only
action, movement, or bonus
So he's
action.
going to reach out with his talon towards Arden, because Arden's right in front of him.
Oh, then my trigger doesn't go off, damn it. I should just say when he attacked.
That is a 15, 16, 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's a +2. That is a 6 slashing? Yes, 6 slashing damage as his talon kind of reaches out. He kind of grabs you up by the throat and kind of slits a little bit. He doesn't slit you so that you're like bleeding profusely, but cuts you into the throat, just missing that artery.
But it's a cool scar, though.
That'll be a cool story.
What's Izzlo do?
Izzlo stayed at the cart.
Okay.
He's minding his own business.
He's one of the background characters in the fighting game.
He's going after the egg.
Nonsense. Yeah, we'll get back. He's got the egg, probably cooking.
Found it.
So it's the other Erikk are starting to kind of gather around, and they're kind of like waddling up next to you, kind of closing in the gap, so they're all within melee range of you guys now. So they kind of like just came in, and they're going to make feeble attempts at attacking. And there's 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. So the first one will be at Rook, which is a 7 to hit. Not gonna hit.
Nope.
The other one's gonna be at Faye. 3 to hit. And then one for... I wanted to say it's not character name. Sorry, Kat. What's your character's name?
Lyra.
I've only said it 15 times tonight. I don't know why it left. That's a 7 to hit you, so nope. And then another one at Rook. That is a 19 to hit.
I believe that hits me. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of hits. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I have a 16.
And that's going to be 6 slashing damage.
I finally took damage, guys.
And then the last
Yay.
one is going to attack Faye again. And that is a 18 to
This is what
hit.
pain feels like.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And that's going to be a 5 slashing damage on you.
Yeah, I've had worse.
And that brings us up to Faye.
I've had worse. Literally last session.
Yeah, right. I would like to move to where I'm flanking Erikk.
Okay, the tent's kind of behind him, so you'd have to be on either the left or the right of him.
Yeah, as long as like I just want to like flank with either like Rook or Arden or something like that.
I'm not up close to him yet.
Okay.
You just walked up to him in the cutscene before.
Oh yeah, that is true. Oh, yeah. When we were having dialogue, I did rock up to him like.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, Rook and Arden are right up, kind of on him.
Yeah, I just want to kind of like be flanking one of them.
Okay.
Get that.
We'll put you on the right hand side.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
And I will pull out my cutlass and cast Booming Blade.
Ooh.
So
I get so much better when at 5th level.
oh yeah. Oh, that is a natural 19 plus. Total would have been like 24, but yeah, that hits. So it's in booming energy, and then the damage that he takes is 5 damage, piercing.
Okay.
And then if he moves willingly before his turn ends, he takes 1d8 thunder.
Thunder.
Lightning and the thunder.
Thundercats. Hey.
All right. So that brings us back up to Rook. Rook.
All right. Well,
You're up.
Rook kind of just like squares up with him and like goes to punch him. But anyone who sees it for a quick split second, you see like a flash of like pink and purplish like energy near his fist, and like he just like kind of jabs at him, and it doesn't look like he like actually put any strength behind it.
Sorry guys, this is the first time I ever threw nothing before.
So that's like 23.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, that's gonna do it.
All right. And am I flanking with
He is currently flanked, so you would have advantage. Yes.
Okay. Let's see if I get a natural 20. Nope. But I still get sneak attack though.
Yes, you do. Gotta love those rogues.
How much sneak attack do I get? 2. So
Joe, I sent you a message. Well, I guess I can tell you now. That's fine. Either way.
that is.
I did not send you a message, if that matters.
Mark, would you like me to send you a message?
You can if you like. Okay.
I'll think
We're
of
just
something
like
good.
starting a message train.
He takes 18 psychic damage.
Okay.
Yikes.
You said
And then,
18 psychic damage?
Yes.
And then what was your sneak attack?
That
Or is
all
that
of
with
it.
your... Okay,
That's yeah.
gotcha.
Because sneak attack is always the same damage that was hit with, and and then I'm going to bonus action. Same thing, just like jab with his other hand, and just again that energy pops out, and that is another. That's like 21.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
What was it? The bonus action is I want to say it's a D4. Yeah, it's a D4.
Like the music? Thank you,
It's a
Sirenscape.
little less intimidating now.
Of 8 psychic damage. I'm a monk, guys.
Oh, that's the wrong paddle.
Whoa. Did I punch him so hard he went into the
Yeah,
the
jeez, he
water?
punched him so hard the water came to him.
Sick.
Hey guys, we gotta like wrap this up soon because Demiplane just told me Neverwinter starts in an hour. So
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, don't want to miss Neverwinter.
I thought I already launched it. Oh.
is anybody else hear bees?
Yeah, is there bees?
Whoa. It
Hello,
got really
bees.
intense real quick.
Murder hornets.
It's
I hear
all the
murder
cicadas.
hornets.
They're coming out right now.
It was me all along.
It's been 27 years, so yep, it's time for them to come out.
Hopefully their parents will accept it now.
They're all dead.
Did he just suddenly bees?
I don't know what's
did he
going on.
He cast
That's not
swarm?
what it's... This is supposed to be a hell swarm battle. A swarm, I guess?
This would be a
Definitely
swarm.
a swarm.
Yeah, I would imagine.
The
in
swarm is
hell.
something.
Let's try this one. There we go. There's some...
Ah, good. Now I feel like I'm in a Devil May Cry video game.
It's amazing. Get that heart rate up.
Yeah. I just need someone to start yelling, stylish.
You need a white wig.
Alright. So, your bonus action did how much damage?
I did 8
8,
psychic
okay.
damage.
So yeah, you jab and then follow through with that psychic punch, and you see his beak kind of crack. The bottom part of his beak just kind of cracks open, and he kind of hisses at you.
Are you a bird or a snake? Pick one, bro.
Stay in your lane.
We are only one animal type here.
Says the infernal man with feathered wings.
That brings us up to Arden. Arden, what are you doing? This thing still stands in front of you, but it looks like he's got a broken jaw at this point.
Let's smack him again. Still being a large-sized guy. Do something. Really? I'm not using D&D Beyond anymore tonight. That is a 10.
Oof.
That does not connect. So you go to swing, and he kind of lifts up. He's got these studded leather bracers. Kind of lifts up his arm and kind of slides off his bracers. And he retaliates by trying to talon you.
Okie dokie then.
It's a 17, 14, 17, 18, 19, 21, sorry, 17 plus 4.
Yeah, that is.
Math, okay, and then that's a d4 plus 2.
Is it a reaction you made?
No, it's an action. He's retaliating because it's his turn after Arden.
Ah.
So yeah, that's 3 slashing damage.
Ooh.
And that brings us to Lyra. Lyra. I'm gonna get it.
Get it right, Joe.
Yeah, well.
Somebody get it right.
Y'all keep fucking it up.
No.
Keep
I've
messing
been good
each
tonight.
other up.
I've been good tonight. I've been good tonight.
I am trying to see if this spell, once I cast it, if it goes away, but it says it's concentration.
Maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it stays on the field
Okay, cool.
until you lose concentration on it or you drop it for another spell.
She's going to go and try and grasp at them again.
You're grasping at Erikk, right?
Yes.
I feel like we're all waiting on something.
Joe? Did he make the save?
Oh, it was a strength save, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was waiting for you to roll, and I was the one that had to roll. Alright. That is a 16.
I'm like, somebody
Batman.
should be doing something.
It's not my turn, is it?
He makes it.
Alright. You have any bonus actions or movement that you would like to take?
No.
Okay. The other Erikk are going to kind of cuddle in around, pushing. Lyra, I need you to make a strength. Go ahead.
Sorry. Is
That's a little loud.
where is she in comparison to him? She's not within range, right?
She's not within melee range.
Okay, yeah, she'll just fuck this, and then she's gonna continue going around the situation towards the tent.
Okay. So as you're kind of moving around, the other vulture people are going to try to kind of like corral you in, so I need you to make a strength check or save. Do a save. As they're kind of crunching down
I
in
believe
on
in you.
-1. It is a 15 then.
Okay, you're able to stand your ground, and they look more scared of you than they are willing to, like, kind of... But they're just kind of closing in on you, and they're very close in your personal space as they're
She's
kind of...
gonna
like,
grab one of their hands, like, come on, we're going to go get your money.
Our money.
Our money, yeah. She, like, grabs, like, like, one of their hands and, like, starts going forward.
I just imagine we're, like, in this thing, like, it's like, our money!
Oh, yeah, that's totally what I was, I was imagining. It's like, we're gonna go get your money, and then, like, Faye over here, like, in his face, our money!
As you shout our money, it's your turn, Faye.
I am, I'm gonna witch bolt.
Do your witch bolt. But which bolt are you doing?
And I still am flanking. I still get advantage, right?
Yep.
Well,
alright, that one dropped, so... That is a 16 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Yes! 2d12 damage. Let's go. That is 8 lightning damage.
Alright. So you cast your witch bolt right in his face, and you see the bird skeleton and the humanoid skeleton kind of like electrify and light up as he just kind of starts to convulse and then stops as it kind of dissipates and crackles, and you see a lot of the feathers are kind of like puffed out, and he's kind of like poofy, and you can see little static shocks kind of like arcing across the feathers, and he is kind of frozen as he falls over to the left and is not moving. And you're all out of combat.
I check his post.
His post inside the mud hut?
Yeah, it looks sturdy.
I check his pulse. Let's see if he's alive.
Pulse, okay, gotcha. Yeah, roll a medicine check.
Where's my medicine? Let's try you to date. 14.
You are unable to locate a pulse, but you're not sure if that's because you can't find it or if he doesn't have one.
Kind of smells like breakfast, don't you think?
No, don't want to even think. No. But I'm gonna pat him down and see what he has on him. Investigation.
Oh no, he's dead.
Chicken.
He's
No, I mean I'm going to pat him down and see what he has on him. Like
He's looting the body.
yeah.
Roll him.
Careful, there might be some stray electricity.
What?
You get a little static shock. But as you pat him down, he doesn't really have any pockets on his pants. He does have a pouch, and inside the pouch you do find 11 copper pieces and 12 gold pieces.
I tossed that to Faye.
All right.
Apparently, our team treasure. Our team treasure.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Oh, it's the best. She looks around to the vultures, and it was like 1 gold for each of you. That's what he told you, right?
1 gold, and they all are kind of like jumping up and down, but like it's not even like a jump. It's more like just a barely hop.
She goes out and hands a gold to all 5 of them.
Oh, thank you.
So you said it was 4 copper and then 12 gold minus the 5 gold now.
Yes.
Okay, so
11 copper.
Oh.
And
11 copper.
12 gold.
11 copper, 12 gold.
So whatever the minus that you gave.
So it's 7 gold now and the 11 copper.
Yes.
Cool.
We were just collecting on a debt. He owed us money.
What's inside the tent, Joe? Or the hut?
Yeah.
Lyra, you go inside the tent, and things that are visible to you right off the bat are a little nest that's made of twigs and mud, and a chest sitting next to that, as well as a wooden table that looks like he's kind of set it up as a standing desk. Like he's got it propped up on some other like random pieces of wood, so it's taller than it would be. And on the table, on the table, you can easily see that there are 4 little gemstones that are arranged in a pattern that looks kind of like a star, but it's missing one of the points.
Do I recognize this constellation?
Not it's not it's like an actual star, like a
like a pentagram.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
I follow behind her after I.
You walk in and see the same thing. There's a chest sitting in the corner, and then you see the 4 gems. One of them is transparent, pale yellow brown. One is opaque bands of black and white. One is opaque bands of red and white. And then there's another one that's translucent rosy with white star-shaped center.
I take a note of the room and I lean into Arden as he's, hey, can you, while you're big, you can load him in the cart so we can collect the bounty on him. So, like I say, so we can collect the bounty on him.
Got you.
Gotcha, I can do this. I'm very big.
You hear a couple peeps from the birds as you echo out that way.
And I walk in and I look at the chest and see if it's trapped.
Okay, roll your investigation.
I'm gonna look for a key.
You roll your investigation.
I mean, still gotta.
So much investigation.
See, he was a sorcerer. It doesn't mean even if you find a key, doesn't mean he doesn't have like glyphs on this thing.
Not saying that. I'm just saying that's the logic. She's like, for a key.
19.
15.
Okay.
Flip down the sun visor. They might be up there.
You determine that there are no magical or physical traps associated with this chest, and Lyra, you find a key underneath the pillow in the nest.
He hands it over to Rook. She mage hands it over to Rook.
Thank you.
Faye strolls into the tent at this point, having handed out all the gold.
I'm getting better at it.
I call dibs. And I open the chest.
Hey, I found the key.
We call dibs.
I would like to go over to the desk that's got the arrangement. Can I make an Arcana or Religion to see if there's any significance to the gems and their placements?
You can. Would you like to... Well, you can do one of each, but if you roll Arcana, that's going to determine magical significance. If you roll Religion, that's going to signify religious.
Yeah, it's just like what players' thinking is like, these could be the two main things. Like, I want to see if one of those is applicable. I will go for Religion. That is a 13.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be any religious... you know that the pentagram is often used for summoning and like rituals and stuff. However, the stones that are used, the gems that are used, are not accurate for any ritual that you're aware of.
Okay. I'd like to go in for an Arcana check then.
Go for it. While you're rolling that, Arden, you take the body of the Erikk back to the caravan, and you notice that Izzlo is missing.
A 30-minute walk, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But he's also big, so maybe 20-minute.
Okay.
The cart and everything is there, right?
Cart's there, everything's there.
It's fine.
Izzlo's not there.
We'll deal with that later. What is in the chest?
What's your religion roll?
My Arcana, because I rolled Religion first.
Arcana.
Arcana was 15.
Okay. This does look like he was setting up for a spell, and it looks like that one of these stones is missing to complete the spell. But it definitely looks like he was trying to attempt to cast something with this.
Just gonna, like, take all the gems and put it into one of the bags that I've recently acquired.
Notate that you have a citrine, an onyx, a sardonyx, and a star rose quartz.
Cool.
What are those for?
To stop whatever he was doing.
What was he doing?
Some sort of spell work.
Oh. Are there any notes on the desk?
Nope. But, Rook, as you open up the thing, you find there's a couple items stashed in here. You find a candle attached to a little saucer. If you throw it, it would be a flying saucer. You find a little pot.
Is it in a little baggie too, Joseph?
No, it is not. It's like a little kettle, you know. You find a potion, little black liquid that's kind of sloshing, and it's got little gray flecks in it. And then you find a long staff, kind of tucked catty corner in the chest.
I look at this. Look at the potion. Any labels on it?
It looks like there's a little label that's been kind of rubbed off and like is flapping off. Like there's a little piece of parchment that was stuck to it, and it's like barely on there. And as you read it, you do see that it's a potion of climbing.
But I will call out. We got a potion of climbing.
Why would he need a potion of climbing if he can fly?
I'm pretty sure he stole it from someone.
I'm pretty sure he stole all of this from someone.
And it, like, he kind of hands it to the treasurer.
When did I become
Yeah,
saddlebag? As she takes it and puts it in her bag.
It's like, because you have mini bags.
You keep giving me the bags to have.
Oh, well. Stop taking them.
No.
Also, I'm not going to get back to the camp much faster than they do because the giant size only lasts a minute. So.
Yeah.
So he picks it up.
Now
and then
I'm
it's
dragging
small.
a 6'3" Aarakocra corpse behind me through the woods.
Okay.
Well, he can't. Like, did Izzlo come with us, or he stayed?
No,
Izzlo disappeared.
Izzlo is gone.
No.
Kept the cart, parked the cart, and left it. Bandits have probably rifled through all of the cargo.
All right, so I will look at the saucer. Can you tell if this is magical? With the candle?
Oh.
I'm talking to my two magic friends.
I can try. I don't know if I actually have anything, but I could try.
Prestidigitation!
The saucer is now clean, and the wax that was melted down onto it is now kind of cleaned off the saucer.
Sorry,
now it'll come off
I
with
meant
the...
to light it.
So, yeah.
Now I'm probably going to only have 9 days to live.
You lit the candle?
Yes.
Is it a black flame candle? Lit by a virgin?
It looks like a candle that's lit up.
Doesn't look magical to me.
Yeah, it looks like a candle on a saucer. We had them at my house growing up.
Okay, well. I just toss it.
And it doesn't go out. It flickers and doesn't go out. And then as soon as you let go, it pops back up.
This is dumb. It's like-
Unprecedentation.
And it goes out, and then it flickers back up.
Yeah, I guess it is magical. Well, we have a never-stopping candle, I guess.
But
I'm
how
not
do we
holding on to
turn
that.
it off.
Off.
Nothing happens.
Please turn off.
When you say off, the F blows the flame a little bit, but it doesn't do anything.
Stop working. Just kidding.
Can I see?
I was trying to hand it to one of the magic people anyway.
She's
And
messing with it. Just
I look at the kettle.
Yeah. The kettle is a little black kettle. Looks like it's probably from a tea set or something.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
My mind went to the Nutcracker, so
maybe if you put tea in it, it makes tea forever. Like the bag. And this candle.
Maybe. I guess we can hold on to it and find out. And I will place it on the ground and not hand it to she who does not want to be saddlebags. And then you said the last thing was a staff.
Yep, a long wooden staff. It's about 6 foot long.
Giggity.
Damn, it was a big chest then.
Yeah, shit.
So I pick up the staff. Here you go, Lyra.
As you
take the
touch the
candle.
staff, as you touch the staff, little flowers kind of sprout out around the top part of the staff.
It's so pretty.
And when you set the bottom of the staff on the ground, flowers and grass sprout out in a 5-foot radius.
I know this from the actual game. Staff of flowers. She like runs outside and like
Yeah, and the grass grows thicker and greener, and flowers kind of sprout. There's little daisies that pop up.
she goes to
Lyra,
the
don't
nearest
go
tree.
running.
She goes to the nearest tree and like pokes it.
It screams. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, Jesus!
Screams in intense pain
What?
as its insides fall out.
You see a carpet of moss grow up along where you touched it, 5 feet up in the air.
Oh, it's like home. And she hugs the tree, like presses her face on it.
At that
Don't you
point,
dare. Don't you dare, Joseph.
At that point, the two that you vulture people that you were talking to and that led you here kind of waddle up to you, Lyra. You killed Erikk, yes. Thank you.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you. Thank
he's
you very
not
much.
dead. He's just sleeping.
He's dead. You killed Erikk.
No. We don't kill people.
I choose to believe you did.
Yes, we want to believe you are responsible for his death. Thank you.
Well, if it makes you sleep better at night, he's gonna probably go to jail, so it's okay. He might as well be kind of dead.
He is
For a
dead
little
to
while.
us.
Yes, dead to us.
Mm-hmm. You don't
Meanwhile-
let nobody ever, ever, ever treat you like that again. You're a respectable young man.
Thank you.
She like puts a flower on one.
Meanwhile, I'm dragging Erikk through the woods by a rope around his neck.
His body.
He's totally just sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleeping. It's fine.
It was a pleasure to meet you. I'm Benny.
And I'm Jenny.
Oh, I'm Lyra. Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
When they grow back, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Okay. You take care of yourselves and each other. It's important.
Thank you. Be safe.
Yes,
Eileen
safe.
is a
Be
Faye.
safe. Be very safe.
Oh, she's so innocent.
Hey, do you guys travel a lot?
No.
No.
We're looking for another one of the. Oh. She like draws the Acquisition Incorporated sign on the
In flowers.
in flowers.
The best.
Oh,
Do you see a lot of these?
we see a lot of them traveling on the road, yes. We've been instructed not to attack those.
Why?
Then why did you attack? I mean, I'm not there.
Yeah, we're looking for one that went missing.
Oh. We generally let them go once we've taken all their stuff.
Yes, no killing. Just looting.
Oh. Well, no more looting, okay?
Oh. Okay.
Yes, we can live off the land.
Live off the land.
Live off the land, yes.
Okay. Live off the land.
Faye walks up and is like, "Did you ask him about the Four Winds Company?"
Oh, this one. And she like makes that symbol with the flowers.
Oh. They came through 4 months ago.
Yeah, the last check-in was at Scornabel, or they didn't check in at Scornabel. We were thinking that your friend had something to do with them not checking in.
Erikk?
Erik's
Erikk.
not their
Erikk?
friend.
No, Erikk didn't.
I know that it's complicated. I'll explain it to you later, Lyra.
No, wasn't Erikk.
No, wasn't Erikk at all. Nope.
Was it? All right. Wasn't Erikk.
We
That's
let
good.
them
Who was
through.
it? Oh.
Can I roll an insight?
Yes, you can.
Did you take anything from them?
No, not at all. They had a pass.
They had a pass. Yes, pass.
That's a 5. They had a pass.
They
had a
seem
pass.
completely fine to me.
Is there anything else in the tent, or did we pick it clean? Or,
You have picked it clean. Other than nope, you picked it clean.
Okay. I will walk out
Other than
myself.
the sticks, the twigs, and the mud on the ground, the wooden table.
I will
Carrying
I
the
will
tiny
pull-
little kettle.
I will pull the structural twig. Okay.
So yeah,
The low bearing twig.
To show
Arden.
of dominance.
As they're discussing with the vultures, you get to the cart, you drop off the body, you realize that Izzlo is not there. Would you like to return to them or stay here at the cart?
I will stay here at the cart.
Okay. About 10 minutes after you arrive and kind of load the body up on the back of the cart, Izzlo comes with his tiny little raptor arms, waddling back, and he sees you in the distance and he stops and freezes. And in his arms, he has an egg. And he kind of just slowly walks towards you and says, "Oh, you are back early.
Right? It's a surprise.
A surprise. You didn't see anything?" And he kind of rolls the egg into the back on top of Erikk, and it just kind of rolls onto him.
Okay, but you know that the Lyra's gonna see the egg and be like freaking out.
"Oh no, Lyra won't see the egg. Look!" And he pulls a tarp. See? Problem solved.
Okay.
Real problem is Faye is gonna lay down and crush the egg,
Yeah.
making it worthless.
So yeah.
And we're gonna have to get a bounty for Erikk encased in egg goo.
So well, you all have been a delight. I'm glad we could all get paid. And
Yes, thank you. You are much
will-
nicer than Erikk.
Much nicer indeed, yes.
We understand proper business relationships. You know, if we're ever in this town again and, part of traveling on the road and we need help, hopefully we'll be able to strike up another business relationship.
Yes. Since you're so nice, she kind of looks over at Jenny.
Yeah, go ahead and tell him.
Since you've been so nice, we will share some information with you. The cart you're looking for went across the Lake of Dragons, right here, straight south into Westgate.
That's interesting.
Yes, it saves you from having to go through the storm horns.
Thank you for your help.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'd like to roll another insight.
Go for it.
I will roll an insight because Faye seems very unreliable.
That
Lyra's
is a
making flower
14.
crowns.
14 insight.
They do seem like they are appreciative of your help in freeing them from the tyranny of Erikk Kakra.
God, what a dick.
I got a 16 on it, so about the same thing.
Yeah, they seem like they genuinely are appreciative of your help and want to help you in return.
Okay, cool.
Lyra makes some flower crowns.
Yes.
Makes Jenny a fucking lay, a little lay.
Thank you.
There you go.
Look, guys, I've been laid.
I laid him.
That is the best.
I'm gonna head to the cart.
Okay. So Arden, you and Izzlo are hanging out for about 30 minutes, and then the rest of your group returns. And Izzlo just looks at you and says,
Izzlo, look! And she like runs over and she's like dragging the staff. Just making like a little trail.
"It's a trail of flowers! On purpose! Lovely!"
I'll make you a crown.
So, Izzlo, how was your time here at the cart?
Boring. Very boring. Nothing happened. Nothing at all.
That's good. We found Erikk.
His scales flicker into different colors. They transition between yellow, blue, and then land on green. He's just like...
I figured an adventurer such as yourself would have gone back for that egg. Glad to see you didn't.
He wouldn't do that.
No, I'm proud that he didn't.
Yeah.
I'd be very disappointed if he did.
To Lyra, would you?
Yeah.
And he like Rook kind of puts his arm around her and just like points at her face.
Why would he lie? It's dangerous.
Yeah.
I prefer to sit. No lying for me. I like to sit. 90-degree angle. Better for my tail. If I lie, then it just like...
Where the fuck is that edge there?
Man, I mean, like, we should all really sit down after that fight with Erikk. Is the back free? I know that we had to deposit something into it earlier.
Oh, no. The back is, we got the body, the Erikk Kakra's back there, and then, you know, all the crates and stuff. So you can sit up here.
Is he okay? Does he need a pillow?
Define okay.
He was a bit in shock when we left.
I'll make him a pillow of flowers.
Okay. You do that. The flowers and the grass start growing up, and you see his head kind of like raise up about 3 inches.
There. Should we tie him up? What if he wakes up?
Oh, I don't think you'll have to worry about that. Right, Arden?
Well,
Right. I will keep an eye on him, and I'll give him another conk if he wakes up. It's all good.
Yes, a good conking.
Okay, Arden.
So are we camping here, or do you want me to continue?
Oh, no. We're in no danger, so we should camp here.
Yeah, we can camp here. Our friends are just down the road.
Yeah.
But the further away that we go, the further away that we'll be from the guard person guy.
It'll be fine. We just we gotta head south, so when we're going south, across the lake, we'll find someone.
Okay, I don't have to sleep, so we could go if you can sleep
in
the cart.
No, buddy.
No, you said that it was full back there. We'll be fine setting up camp.
That's fine.
Okay. We really should get moving, though.
No. We shouldn't.
It's nighttime, Izzlo. Yeah. It's when we sleep.
Stay for during the day, man.
All right. Just make yourselves comfortable, and I'll... And he hops down off the cart and starts like gathering up sticks and rocks and starts making a little campfire.
Lyra's gonna help.
Yeah.
And now, since you don't,
do we need to roll insight?
I'm keeping this going. I'm just gonna keep this going. It's like, so, we're gonna be sleeping, and you just said that you don't sleep, and that's fine, no judgment. Don't go back for that egg while we're sleeping.
I won't go back tonight.
You won't go back tonight.
Mm.
Don't go back in the morning either.
I won't go back in the morning either.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I have stuff in my bag to help you sleep.
I don't think I think it's just how he is, Lyra. I think he just, just how you don't have to sleep for 8 hours like I do.
Oh, I never sleep.
Yeah, I think he's very much the same way, just
we can be
kinda...
upsy buddies.
You trance too?
Oh no, I don't trans.
Oh.
Is that
I
where
think
you
he just keeps his
stare
eyes
off
open
into the distance for like hours? No, that's an elven thing, right? Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh.
I can't sit still that long.
Oh. Me either for a long time. That's where these medicine helps. See?
More drugs.
Not drugs!
It's drugs.
It's
just like Faye was
it's not drugs.
A...
It naturally comes out of the ground like that, and when you happen to light it, it makes you chill the fuck out.
It's not drugs the same way Faye is not a pirate.
Pirate.
All right, and that's where we're going to end this episode of Neverwinter.
Oh, you sure?
You're handing him a joint.
I'm pretty sure we can, squeeze in one monster fight.
Yeah, one luck dragon, please.
I mean, y'all really want to fight a dragon?
How about we give our viewers 5 minutes to donate? If you guys really want to see this, huh?
If you want us to fight a luck dragon.
Yeah. So there's also the
roll initiative.
roll initiative option.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. We are really close at $500. The Neverwinter team is going to raffle off a D&D starter set. We're sitting at $479 right now, so that's $21 away from the D&D starter set. So if you would like, I didn't specify. I think the one I have for that is the Stranger Things. Sorry. Raffle. So, if you would like a Stranger Things starter set, donate and you'll be entered into that raffle when we hit 500. And then at $1,000, we will be raffling off a Wormwood Dice Vault.
Ooh.
Yeah, so when we hit that $1,000 milestone, we will be raffling off a Wormwood Dice Vault. As of right now, we're at $479 for Team Neverwinter. And the Nerd Asylum team is now at $1,586. So thank you so much for hanging out with us every other week and on Thursdays and Sundays for our charity streams. If you have missed any of the episodes, you can always catch up by going to thenerdasylum.com. All our past episodes are released 48 hours, a little less than 48 hours after the initial live stream, and you can see all the past episodes there, as well as some of the podcasts that we have going on, the game server hosts that we have, because we host game servers like Minecraft and all that. We also have a Valheim server, so if you're interested in that kind of nerdery, you can check out thenerdasylum.com. All that stuff is there. What else? Social medias.
Yeah.
We have social medias. Follow all of them. I don't know. Start at the Nerd Asylum and then just follow all the shows because I know we've got one for everything.
Oh, that's that beautiful sound.
Yeah. Donations. Where are we at?
$50.
Oh, we got a 50.
A $50 donation. All right. Milestone. So your chosen character will be gifted a legendary wondrous item. So if you were anonymous and you would like a specific character to get that, go ahead and follow that up in chat with who you would like to gift that legendary item to. Otherwise, it'll be DM choice, and we will get that in there.
I'm wondering if you're having issues with receiving messages.
Well, I got the message. It just says milestone. That's the only message I see as to attached to it.
I feel like people were actually doing it last night, and we were having issues seeing.
Yeah, it's very possible. I think if you do it with like PayPal or something, sometimes it like drops the message or something like that. So I apologize if that's the case. But if you would like a specific character to get that legendary wondrous item, go ahead and let us know either in the Discord or Rook. Okay, we'll get it to Rook. We will start the stream next Tuesday with that. So that'll be the first thing that Rook does. First thing next stream. Thank you very much. That actually puts us to the milestone. So let's go ahead and raffle that off now. I don't have that set up. I will join the Discord. And join us next week as we raffle off. The first thing we'll do is we'll do the legendary item. And then we'll do the raffle for the starter set not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, our next stream. So we'll start off with that. Thank you so much for getting us. We're at 529 now. So
I don't like that number. I gotta go donate $1. Hold on. I don't like that.
Round up to the evens. So, yeah, I think that's all for tonight. We will be playing The Hidden tomorrow, and then Thursday is Barovia Beckons. We have some podcasts releasing this weekend. And then Sunday is Sunrunners. So join us for that. And yeah.
Eat the stream!
Eat the stream.
Eat the stream.
As always, stay nerdy, friends.